welcome to a very special gadget show in which each of us face our own individual challenges.
So as ever, it's all about the tech and whether the tech we choose can give us the advantage we'll need to even stand a chance against our opponents.
Yeah, it's Magnificent 5.
Magnificent 5?
Yeah, well...
It's the famous 5.
OK, we got saved Jason there by stating that in order to win this challenge, we have to win at least... Up is me using tech to take on one of the most macho men I know.
Very
good to that one.
Great start.
This saw is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is.
It's most useful.
Yes.
Let's have a look at the score. So, it's the Gadget Show. 1. Yes. Professionals nil. Woohoo! But there is still 4 challenges to go.
Yeah, and things could go horribly, horribly wrong very, very quickly.
Welcome back to our Gadget versus the Experts challenge.
Yes, this week each of us is facing a challenge to see...
But this is a team challenge, and to win overall, we need to win at least 3 out of the 5 challenges.
Yeah, and it's just over there.
Thank you.
Beat.
We've still got a long way to go, and up next is John with his challenge, which is all about movie making.
John, that was so
Remarkable camera.
Yeah.
I think you will have inspired a lot of filmmakers out there to actually get this technology and start doing the thing.
I think you're right, because what we're saying here is you can go to the high street, buy this camera and make yourself a movie that is cinema quality.
That's extraordinary.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Yes, and if you want to see both of our films, then go to our website at 5.tv/Gadget Show, where you'll find the details.
So, let's see how that has affected...
Yeah, but it's OK, we're drawing. We've still got 3 more challenges to get a short, sharp win.
Yeah.
Who better to deliver than our new-ish girl, Pollyanna Woodward?
Oh, yes! Bowling ball's ready.
Oh, well, check you out, Pink Ladies.
Do you like it?
You had such a formidable opponent in her,
Absolutely.
didn't you?
Absolutely.
No, but you did really remarkable. It's like something from a science fiction movie, don't you think? It doesn't...
Especially if you've just got one pin that you need to knock down. If you just do it at a steady pace and just see the ball, brilliant.
However, it didn't work quite well enough, so the score, which means we're down to you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, so I'll just put my ball down.
No, what are you going to do?
Go
Go Team Gadget!
Oh, bit awkward that.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Oh, it's good. Welcome back to our special Us Against Them special.
Yeah. Each and every one of us is facing a head-to-head battle against...
Third up was me with, I'm afraid to say, another loss.
So it's 2-1, OK? Unfortunately, the professionals showing the skills that they've honed over years of never going out, having no real life. So we're 2-1 down.
No, not at all. But we are about to play our ace. So things could, and more than likely will, change. Step forward, the UK's first and foremost Lady of Gadget, Miss Suzi Perry.
I better win now.
Oh,
very good.
Nice.
By a whisker.
Absolutely.
Literally by a
Well, it's a very
whisker.
clever move, that cat, I thought.
Yes, thank you very much, John. Exactly. But we've got to keep this winning vibe going now because it's time for this week's competition.
And it's all got a bit competitive because each of us has tried to outdo each other to appear more big-hearted and generous, which I think is pretty terrible news for the Gadget Show's accountants, but jolly good news for you if you enter.
Right, let's get this show on the road. Otis, get us started.
OK, you stand to win...
Week's challenge, OK? And it's going to be very exciting. Lots of RC kit. And so that's what you're going to find in my part of this week's prize challenge. We are talking car, the AR drone, and you can fly that thing with your iPhone, a couple of carts, the Palmer Sport driving experience, OK? This includes... All right.
Very good.
And Fiat 500 is in our prize fund this week. It's real. It's even got an engine and everything.
This is the... Welcome back to the final and rather climactic part of this very special Gadget Show.
Challenge is down. All I'm going to say is I don't want to upset anyone, OK? But 2 people on the sofa are winners, 2 people are losers. It's got to be said.
Challenge yet against a pro.
Jason always seems to be winning everything, so you can do it.
Yes.
Go,
Jason.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Come on.
Yes.
You're meant to win. You always win.
Do you realise what this means?
It's great motorsport, though. Very good. Well done.
Yeah, brilliant.
Excited. My opponent was so good. He's so much better than I was, I've got to be honest. The only reason he crashed out was he was trying to not squash my second car.
Yeah, and you can actually see where he squashed.
Final scores then. So
That means that we're going to have to end tonight's show on a losing note.
Next time, though.
What, next series?
Yes.
Yeah, OK. And if you've missed any of this series, you can catch them again, 5.tv/demand5. But for now, tonight, the Gadgets and their users weren't up to the professionals.
just weren't.
We weren't there.
Maybe next time, huh? See you next time.
See ya.
Welcome to the Gadget Show.
Yes, it's cold and wintry outside.
Yeah, we're talking about Jason and myself testing a vast array of winter tech in a place that was very chilly indeed. I mean, it had snow, ice, and everything.
So much ice.
Yeah. Very cold. In fact, it would have been warmer for Jason and I to have sat naked in a deep freeze for 2 days.
She's not a million miles away.
We're not building, are we?
Can I just summarise then? So, Winter Challenge, Jason and Otis, Switzerland, lots of very cool tech, hopefully.
Yeah.
And apparently, it was ever so cold.
Oh, no, it was.
Freezing.
It was very
Did we
cold,
mention
wasn't it, Jason?
20 seconds, you were so
Don't
close.
rub it
It's so annoying when you get there.
It was all nonsense
like
over the
that.
finish.
Did the thermals actually work, do you think, later?
In my case, yes, they did. One, they're incredibly comfortable. They really do feel like a second skin. They don't chafe or anything like that. And I didn't get too hot or too cold while I was running.
Because that's the thing.
We were working up quite a sweat, and I was only wearing this, and then my jacket and trousers. And actually, I found that to be a fantastic combination, even at 10,000 feet.
Wow, so both of them worked very
Yes.
well.
Very
Yeah,
efficient,
thumbs up, definitely.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't think you can sit like that. 'Cause
Shut up.
it absolutely had to be, didn't it? It's so addictive.
It is.
We play on the train every time we go home.
It is. The big Gadget Show crew going back on the train, all playing.
It makes me wonder what we used to do before we had apps.
No idea and gives them an
But
outlet.
that's the thing, because anybody can make an app. I mean, we made an app on this show. Look at it, nearly 3 million. Now, I don't know whether you remember, but in September, we had a competition with the difference. Not only did we give away an amazing 150 gadgets, but we also offered up our very own Pollyanna as the delivery girl.
And this is what happened when we sent a rather sexy courier to drop off the goods.
Oh, did you get any gadgets? Did I give you a tip?
Yeah, just
Lucky guy, all those gadgets. Oh, it's a lot, but it's merely a black and white, jittery old silent movie in comparison to this week's three-dimensional HD panoramic surround sound extravaganza that is this week's competition, because we are giving away a humongous 185 gadgets. 185.
And that is now a record ever given away.
Or at least it will be once you've won it and we've delivered.
All those.
Decided, Jace.
You know what, Jace? That's a brilliant idea. That
you would think
massive
so.
amount of gadgets, 185, delivered by the gorgeous her, pop around your house for a cup of tea. Now that is a competition prize. Hey? Right, now it's time to return to this week's winter-based challenge between Jason and Otis. It involves them both testing a whole array of gadgetry in the icy mountains of Switzerland. Now, so far, we've seen them race to the cable car in their underwear. Don't ask. Otis won that, but just by 20 seconds. Now they face a real uphill, lung-bursting struggle. Love it when they struggle.
I'm just shaking my booty.
That did look exhausting. She were high up. So, it's all down to the final part of the challenge.
Did you mention it
It's a
was
cold
very
up here challenge.
cold?
Back to the Gadget Show, a very chilly, a very icy edition of the show. Yes, it's our winter special.
Beautiful, the very picture.
Very cold indeed. Now, the first part of the challenge I won, and it was a race, a rather bizarre and slightly kinky race. Jason and I in our thermals running across...
Macho race up the...
It all comes down to this. The final stage of the final challenge of the
is.
year.
Oh, wow, it's the last
And it's all to play for.
Yeah.
It is Jason, Never Say Never Bradbury, versus Otis, Mountain Goat Dealey.
back.
Nice.
Hooray!
Oh, you didn't quite win.
Well, I know.
Hooray!
Yeah, at the same time, because I had such a good time.
Oh, you
that's
did.
good, man. We
look
did,
like
didn't we?
it. As if he believes that. Look, the gadgets, the technology, I thought were fantastic.
We did have a lot.
But it did seem as though the king was the board with the brain.
Yes, as you say, some awesome tech, but this really is the star, because, I mean, this is really high-tech stuff. The notion that it's got a little chip in there that actually alters the fibre material, it's incredible.
This is the stuff they use in Formula 1, I think, isn't it?
It's exactly the same kind of stuff. I think
Super stuff. So that means that you win the 510.
Yeah, feels great, doesn't it, Des? Now, if you've missed any of today's show or any of our episodes this series, you can, of course, catch them by visiting Demand 5. That's 5.tv/Demand5.
Yeah, and don't forget Christmas presents from last week's Christmas show. If you haven't got any ideas yet, that's a good one. But that's all we've got time for this week. But we are, so join us then. Have a good week.
see you next time.
See ya.